3 millennia ago, Jewish sages uncovered something remarkable hidden within sacred texts, not merely mystical interpretation, but a complete blueprint of reality revealing how divine consciousness materializes in our world. They named it the Tree of Life. This knowledge remained concealed for centuries, passed only through oral transmission among Kabbalistic masters. Why such secrecy? Because this diagram transcends philosophical theory, it's spiritual technology enabling navigation through existence's different levels. Ever wondered why certain individuals access profound life insights, while others remain trapped in superficiality? Why some manifest significant reality changes, while others cycle through repetitive patterns? The answer lies in understanding the hidden structure governing all manifestation, the Kabbalistic Tree of Life. Today, we'll unveil this secret code by examining the precise architecture Kabbalists mapped across millennia. Prepare for a journey that may fundamentally transform your perception of reality. Understanding the tree requires diving into Kabbalah's origins. Contrary to popular belief, Kabbalistic tradition didn't begin as abstract mysticism, but as rigorous mapping of creation's structure through direct consciousness observation. Early Kabbalists were simultaneously mystics and mathematicians, recognizing underlying order behind physical world diversity, patterns repeating across existence's levels. Through intense contemplative practices, they perceived human consciousness accessing different reality layers. The Sefer Yetzirah, possibly written in the 6th century, first presented the idea that reality constructs itself through specific combinations of primordial consciousness elements, not physical matter, but pure awareness. Kabbalists discovered 10 fundamental emanations through which infinite source manifests in material form. These 10 emanations, called sephirot, aren't abstract concepts, but specific consciousness states directly experienceable. Each sephira corresponds to particular divine existence qualities, from initial creative impulse to final material manifestation. Their genius was recognizing these emanations follow precise order, not random, but logical sequence, reflecting how pure consciousness differentiates into multiple experience forms. This sequence became codified in the Tree of Life structure, mapping not only individual emanations, but dynamic relationships between them. What makes this system fascinating is its universality. The same structure governing cosmic manifestation operates in human psyche development, societal evolution, and natural processes. This macrocosm-microcosm correspondence wasn't poetic metaphor, but fundamental operational principle. Understanding this structure provides a master key for navigating reality across all dimensions. Classical Kabbalistic texts like the Zohar describe direct experiences of this structure, not theoretical speculation, but accounts from consciousnesses penetrating creation's intimate mechanisms. Though encoded symbolically to protect knowledge from superficial interpretation, they contain precise consciousness territory maps. Why did this knowledge remain hidden? Because understanding the Tree of Life irreversibly changes reality perception. One begins seeing hidden operational patterns, understanding subtle forces shaping events, and recognizing personal responsibility in experience co-creation. The tree consists of 10 sephirot in specific configuration, connected by 22 paths corresponding to Hebrew alphabet letters. Each position reflects a specific function in consciousness manifestation. At the top sits Keter, the crown, where infinite consciousness first moves toward manifestation, representing primordial creative impulse. In human experience, Keter corresponds to sudden inspiration moments when insights spontaneously emerge. Below Keter, The tree divides into two pillars. The right pillar of mercy represents expansive creation forces. The left pillar of severity embodies containment and structuring forces. The central pillar of balance harmonizes these opposing energies. Descending the pillar of mercy, we find Chakma, wisdom, the dynamic creative force driving all manifestation, representing pure, undirected energy. Psychologically, Chakma corresponds to the archetypal masculine aspect initiating action. On the pillar of severity sits Binah, understanding, the receptive force giving form and structure to Chakma's creative energy. If Chakma is seed, Binah is womb allowing development. Binah represents necessary limits, making manifestation possible. Below this upper triad lies Dad, hidden knowledge, not a traditional sephira, but representing transition between higher archetypal worlds and denser form worlds. Dad is the portal through which higher energies pass to manifest at lower existence levels. The second triad, Hesed, Jevurah, and Tiferet, represents emotions and relationships. Hesed is generous expansion, unconditional love seeking to nurture. Jevurah is necessary discrimination, establishing healthy boundaries. Tiferet, the heart center, harmonizes love and discrimination into compassionate wisdom. The third triad, Netzach, Hod, and Yesod, governs mind and communication. Netzach represents instinctive vital forces and perseverance capacity. Hod is structuring intellect organizing experiences into understandable patterns. Yesod, the foundation, consolidates all energies before final manifestation. At the tree's base sits Malkut, the kingdom, physical manifestation experienced through senses. Malkut isn't inferior but represents the entire creative process culmination, where higher energies find tangible expression. True Kabbalistic sophistication reveals when understanding the tree operates simultaneously in 4 distinct dimensions or worlds. A medieval Kabbalist discovery, revolutionizing understanding of consciousness manifestation through density levels. First is Atzilut, the emanation world, pure archetypes realm where divine ideas exist in most refined form. Here Sephirot represent divine consciousness aspects unfiltered by limitation. Atzilut is creation's primordial spark. The moment infinite projects its essence without fragmenting into forms. When archetypal energies differentiate, they pass into Bariah, the creation world. Pure archetypes take on more defined characteristics while remaining Platonic ideas realm. Bariah is where universal concepts particularize, preparing for eventual manifestation, the domain of creative intelligences structuring reality. Third is Yetzirah, the formation world, emotions realm, mental images, and psychic energies. Ideas from Bariah take emotional form, directly influencing individual consciousness. Yetzirah is the world of dreams, creative imagination, and forces shaping emotional experience. Finally, Asaya, the action world, physical manifestation realm where all higher world energies culminate in tangible experience. This world known through senses is now understood as final expression of processes beginning in consciousness's most subtle levels. This 4-world structure shows nothing exists only physically. Everything has roots in subtler levels. A relationship, for example, doesn't begin only when 2 people meet, but exists simultaneously in all worlds. At Atzilut level, it's pure love archetype. At Bariah, it becomes specific, 2 personalities combining. In Yetzirah, it becomes real feelings, affection, passion, desire. In Asaya, it manifests concretely, conversation, living together, building shared life. Kabbalists discovered conscious navigation between worlds through specific practices, meditation, study, ritual, ethical contemplation. This ability fundamentally transforms reality interaction. Understanding physical world events originate in higher world dynamics develops capacity to influence situations at their source, rather than merely reacting to external manifestations. After mapping divine consciousness descent through worlds, Kabbalists examine the inverse process, how individual consciousness ascends back through the tree to realize source identity. This return path isn't world escape, but transformation, allowing fuller participation across all existence levels. The journey traditionally begins in Malkuth, where we exist as ordinary humans identified primarily with physical body and survival needs. First initiation involves recognizing physical experience as only one layer of vaster, more complex reality. Movement from Malkuth to Yesod marks transition from exclusive physical body identification to recognizing subtler energetic and emotional bodies. Yesod governs creative imagination and meaningful dreams realm. Ascent to the emotional triad, Hod, Netzach, and Tiferet, represents genuine emotional intelligence development. Tiferet, located at tree center, represents crucial journey point where seekers develop integrated, harmonious personality. Transition from Tiferet to the upper triad marks passage from personal development to transpersonal participation. Movement through Dat traditionally represents ego death as exclusive identity center, not annihilation but radical expansion where personal identity is recognized as universal consciousness expression. Entry into the supernal triad, Binah, Chokmah, and Keter, represents realization stages transcending adequate conceptual description, culminating in recognition of fundamental unity underlying all apparent diversity. Kabbalists emphasize this ascent is neither linear nor permanent. Authentic development involves continuous tree movement, integrating higher realizations with practical responsibilities at all levels. A Kabbalistic master operates with equal ease in Keter when contemplating existence mysteries, in Tiferet when interacting socially, and in Malkuth when performing practical tasks. Ultimate goal isn't attaining permanent mystical state, but developing capacity to consciously participate in creation's ongoing dance. The realized Kabbalist understands there simultaneously an individual drop in consciousness's ocean, and the entire ocean expressing itself through particular form. Every action becomes opportunity to express divine qualities through human form. Every challenge becomes virtue practice opportunity. Every relationship becomes context for mutual divine aspect discovery. Life becomes continuous spiritual experimentation laboratory. The return path reveals spiritual development isn't becoming something different but more fully recognizing and expressing essential nature. Every human already contains the entire tree of life potentially. Spiritual work simply awakens and develops these latent capacities. The Tree of Life offers integral development framework honoring all humanity aspects while cultivating connection with transpersonal existence dimensions. This synthesis between transcendence and immanence, between spiritual realization and practical engagement, remains one of Kabbalistic tradition's most valuable contributions. If this knowledge resonated with you, the next step isn't accumulating more theories but experimenting. Don't accept anything merely because someone said it or because it's written in ancient books. Test these principles in your own life. Only practice transforms information into wisdom. The Tree of Life is the map. The journey begins now.